I will be as the lion and as the Nephilim.
No, I know a person like that in real life.
Wait, you... Oh my god, Kiwi. Please
One
tell
of
me
my
that they're okay.
classmates.
I am genuinely serious about the epilepsy warning. Cruelty Squad is a profound and enigmatic
My
self-shooter that's
ears.
very nice and respectable looking. Really
You good, Kiwi?
Because of the Persona 5 stream, and since it's super quiet, I put it up to like max freaking loudness.
Kiwi doesn't know what Cruelty Squad is, by the way. I think I watched Markiplier play this game a while back.
Really digging the look of this Roblox zombie. And out of deep respect for the source material, I will be editing a video that looks as beautiful as Cruelty Squad. Acid Trip?
This is literally
going to be an acid adventure set in a
reminding
twisted
me
and
of the Ultra
dystopian
Kill video.
society known as capitalism, where landlord phobia is a thing of the past, and the value of human life has plummeted so low, it's negative.
I actually recognize that, like, intro music or whatever. I don't know what you would call it.
Capitalism.
Yeah, that. That. I recognize that. That is the beginning of the final song in the Golden Deer Route of Three Houses. It's called God Shattering Star, and I recognize just that. I know it is. It has to be.
Where landlord phobia is a thing of the past, and the value of human life has plummeted so low, it's negative. We play as an esteemed person of wealth, who is tasked with the assassination and suffering of anyone unlucky enough to be in the same room as me, but progresses to dark and sinister revelations that result in the death of 5 separate gods.
What?
Including yourself. Listen, I know
Wait,
this
there
can
are
be a little bit confounding and difficult to interpret. The messaging is just so deep. But don't worry, I've played this game for hundreds of hours, and I still don't know what's happening in it.
Well, the way you play games, Max0r.
Max0r sounds different in this video than he does in his usual one. So I was like, oh wait, maybe he has a voice actor or something. It's like he whips up out a different mic every time he records something.
Maybe. Who knows?
So
I
the
don't
game begins
recognize
with our concerningly red
any
protagonist
difference.
experiencing wet when we receive a most unusual phone call.
Hey, what's poppin', little
There's an
incel?
increase in
Ever think about
quality,
playing God?
No.
Well, I do, so listen up. We need to cook. Look, I know things have been hard after your lobotomy, which is why I feel comfortable giving you a gun. So, welcome to the US Marine Corps.
Yeah,
Just kidding, of
great
course.
idea.
We shoot people for actual money.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
sweet.
give
How
Max0r a
much?
gun. Just like how you
I
give
didn't
me
say
a
you want
knife.
money.
Oh
Your
my
mission
god.
is to assassinate the business world's finest in increasingly deranged bouncy castles and, alternate dimensions. Just, like, don't think about it too hard.
Okay, but I've got one question for you. Can I watch the static channel?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Man. He enjoys the simple
Taking
things
the
in
first
life.
step on our quest to literally eat the rich, we come upon the realization that, this is what the game looks like. All the way down to the abnormally large picture frame that is present at all times. It also changes based on whether or not we have a soul. So, if you die too many times, you will be disconnected from the light of God, cursed to roam the earth as a mass of writhing flesh. Also, I can, eat dead bodies now, so I guess they have good taste. This game's graphics are not just terrifying, they're consistently terrifying. And there's no way of telling whether or not something has a deeper meaning, or if the devs are just fucking with you. Me publishing the 10-hour
Max0r will
video
make
essay
a
on
video
killing my
with the
landlord.
company. He likes ugly looking games.
Well, I was telling you this before the reaction, Kiwi, but like at this point, like what even is Max0r's edit and what is just the game looking super weird and janky? And he's basically right about this. From the little that I saw of the game, it's like, oh, is there deeper meaning or are they just like referencing a meme? Who knows at this point?
A janky looking meme?
I don't know, man. Maybe they're trying to create new memes. And honestly, it would be good memes.
I wonder what it could possibly mean. Case in point, the reload mechanics require you to yank the mouse backwards like you have fucking conniptions. This
Yeah,
represents
that's
how hard
weird.
it is to do anything in this game. He's like a DVD player. Visiting the meat room, we why is there a meat room? What do you mean I can't reverse the process? I would like to go back now. Visiting the actual mission this time, we notice that the rest of the game is worse than that, on like a fundamental level. You see, each mission has many different ways to approach, and all of them are completely fine and normal looking.
You know,
Sometimes a mission
that like phone notification sound, right? It triggers me because I have my phone next to me and I use the same fucking ringtone. And every time he uses it, I look at my phone like, oh my goodness, did I miss a message? No, it's just Max0r bullying me.
I feel that same way every single time somebody uses like the Discord sound effect in their video, and then I just tab over to check. Wait, someone messaged me? Don't worry, Kiwi. Just put your phone down. Nobody's gonna message you while you're watching Max0r because they know exactly what you're doing.
It's because I'm waiting for the test answers for This one subject. That's why I'm so niche.
Oh, so that's why, I see. Yeah, if you were wondering why Kiwi wasn't very talkative, it's because she's very stressed.
We'll have you navigate the inside of a building, making your way downwards through many a mysterious doorway before depositing you back at the roof again. This doesn't help me at all. My favorite part of this mission is definitely the gigantic meat shaft. No matter what you do,
of course
do not
it
eat
is.
the pills that make you go upside down. Worst mistake of my life.
Why? You're tripping on acid the entire game.
So after giving Big Pharma a taste of their own medicine and devouring the evidence, we make our way into the most organized neighborhood in Houston, which just so happens to be shaped like a pentagram. Welcome to Paradise City, one of the most normal levels in the game,
Very
containing
subtle.
within it a myriad of fun destinations, like the church that was converted into a pizza store. What the fuck did
Heck
they put
yeah.
in the walls? The orphan eviscerator,
5
child's
minutes of
conception
fame.
of what a castle is, the dark world, and the accurate recreation of Bin Laden's actual compound, which I immediately rammed into with my Hyundai Sonata so I could catch a bite with the big man himself. Driving very responsibly to the next target.
Why can we
Traffic
eat
jam.
people?
Well, I've never tasted it. We encounter
Why
the
not?
fine
I
mean,
lady.
we can do that in
who's
real life
pathfinding
too,
from
but,
entering the street. My guy really does not want
I
to
mean, I don't know what kind of eating you
Just
are
gotta,
doing, but it's different from mine. You can
Wait.
take that both ways.
Oh, okay, Kiwi. I'm just gonna ignore that and move on.
Killing the next man with his hands behind the ground, we move on to the coolest and most regular house in the neighborhood, as is evidenced by the KYS, keep yourself safe. Cons
yeah.
your sight. That is an interesting wallpaper. It makes me feel so protected and safe. Oh, looks like you've got quite the collection
Funko
here,
Pops?
buddy.
I see you've taken a liking to my Funko Pops.
No, I haven't.
No, he's too far
Amazing,
gone.
isn't it, that they
We have to
embrace
put him
me
down.
despite my flesh, for the packaging is eternal and pure. I will be as the lion and as the Nephilim.
No, I know a
If you
person
kill
like that in real life.
Wait, you. Oh my god, Kiwi. Please
One
tell
of
me
my
that they're okay.
classmates. One of my classmates is like, yeah, you know, like you guys are talking about the anime figures, but like Funko Pops are so much better.
What is the appeal of Funko Pops? What is the appeal?
No, I didn't ask him. I was like, okay, whatever you say, dude. I don't care. Honestly, I didn't even ask him. I was just talking to my classmate about the Dimitri figure I saw in the freaking, what is it
Of
called?
course, it's a Dimitri figure.
the shop. And I was like, if you as a class or like friends want to buy me a birthday present that I would treasure, like it's my own fucking liver, right? That I would treasure like it's my heart, brain, soul, everything. Just buy me a Dimitri figure. Please buy me a Dimitri figure. I don't need perfumes. I don't need makeup. I need no of that shit. I want a Dimitri figure. And then he just came over there and said, yeah, that he said what he said.
Actually, Funko Pops are the superior figure.
Yes, exactly. That's what he actually sounded like.
Oh my god. Yeah, your friend needs help, Kiwi. Tell them to seek professional help.
Yeah, I don't know what's with Germans and Funko Pops.
My soul will ascend to plastic.
Are you okay, man?
What?
Release me from my
he's
corporeal
not.
flesh, and I will become as the
Sorry, buddy. That was a slippery slope fallacy. Yo, I'm gonna have what this guy's having.
Oh god.
My entire world has been. There's no fucking way. There is no.
Oh,
fucking
and you
way.
just fall
so
into the
it turns out if
sky.
you keep falling for 10 minutes, the game dislikes that. I got a real case of the heebie-jeebies. The rest of this mission is really fun, especially when I figured out I could sell the organs that I found. But I couldn't help but notice that something was a little bit off about the town catacombs. Every city in America has to have one. So while getting inspiration for my next creepypasta video,
Yeah, I
where Mario
remember
comes out of
visiting
the pipes
them.
and kills me,
America.
we descend deeper through the bone zone and into the.
I'll just won't even try to make that joke. I fumbled it.
Oh no! I'm gonna have to play the whole level like this, aren't I?
Funky music.
Hey guys, welcome to the stage that closed its eyes. Known for its many visible landmarks, like the eyeball sun or the transmission towers. Really big fan of the microwave ASMR that permeates the entire level. Just don't play this at the
Yikes.
very end of the game, otherwise I want God to come down and explain this to me. This is actually giving me a migraine right now.
Oh,
so
yeah,
after
right?
in the pitch darkness, like the game is trying to censor itself, we make our way to the ominous glowing mansion, where we can roleplay as American police by slaughtering the entire Dark World population. This is the shittiest game of Where's Waldo I've ever seen. Hey guys, Max0r here, and today we're going to be visiting the pulsating meat. I think this planet might be better without light.
Hey, buddy, you know you can't just walk.
It's don't think about it too much. It's just there. It exists.
He said, I can
By the
accept
way,
that
Kiwi,
explanation.
Did you know that you can't just walk in here and kill people?
No. Thank you for telling me. I'll keep that in mind.
Always ask for consent.
Can I kill you?
No.
Here and kill people, right?
But you told me to ask
says
for
who?
consent.
The police say that, actually.
Doesn't mean I have to say yes.
Appeal to authority much. I'll show you an ad hominem attack. I'm gonna kill myself. So after escaping our banishment to the Shadow Realm, we journey to the headquarters of the Gamer Subs Corporation, where we can try their delicious energy drinks
Wait
for
a minute.
fraction of the price.
Is this
But before we can do
an
any of that,
advertisement?
we need to steal a forklift and use it to cross the ocean. I don't think OSHA is on board
I
with this
think
one.
that
Howdy,
Max0r's
stranger. You are from-
freaking ads and sponsor stuff is the only ones I would never skip over.
Yeah, I have to agree. When they integrate it into the video, it's always really nice.
Around these parts, are you? That's okay. Me and my ominous friends in the sky love having visitors to our humble abode, especially after bringing us an entire forklift. How did you? Never mind.
what?
There are many more fish in the sea, after all. So please, take my long, sturdy pole and practice the art of the
my.
Pisces to your heart's content.
Thank you.
And don't worry, we will be watching you every step of the way.
I kind of don't want to fish anymore. Finally, alone with my thoughts, I soon realized that each fish I caught was worth more than beating this mission, and that each of them has a speculative value on the stock market, which I proceeded to trade on for the next 30 minutes.
Wait, you can trade in the stock market in this FPS game? What?
I mean, why not? Makes perfect sense.
I mean, I remember doing that too back when we were playing Valorant together, Kiwi.
Yeah, me too. I remember gambling too.
Wait.
It was fun.
Oh, of course, leave it to Kiwi to find the gacha system in a non-gacha game. Damn.
Yeah, leave it to me. I'll always find it.
I even made a literal fish index fund. It's what the Sky Demons would have wanted. So we head back to the Gamers
I don't-
link in the description.
Is that a meme or is
where
that
we
actually a
find
thing?
10% discount on
I don't
delicious
know.
energy products.
I
most
don't
of which
think I
comes in
know
this
enough
cool
about the
powder,
meme
so,
culture to
please
know
don't sort it.
answers to this
What the
video.
fuck is this text shit?
What the-
Oh no. Oh god, it's on the floor. These are all of the dissatisfied customers. Along the way, discovering many amazing flavors, like Sigma Brain, Grandpa's ashes, or just lean. Yes, that is Joe Biden on the cover. Bad and naughty children get made into the guacamole gamer fart flavor. It's so cheap and affordable. So after ascending the literal corporate pyramid, we assassinate the CEO for his devious role in the making of this video, leading us to be arrested by the police for all of the criminal deals you can find in the description. The year is 2024. The police have formed a self-serving cult who conspire to get away with the killing of Dark Worlders. Now it's up to us to offer the police chief a 12-gauge diversity seminar, who took
feel like
so
you're
many
the one
steroids that he is
responsible for that.
transformed into a bouncy castle. This level
What
is a
makes you think
borderline
that?
nonsensical collection of rooms where even the slightest
He would
noise
never
allows
do
an
such a
absolute
thing.
cavalcade to chase you down the halls like Avenger the Scooby-Doo
Sure,
basic guy.
sure.
Take, for instance, this
What?
room.
That would be fire.
Am I interrupting something? I'm going
It's
down
the
an actual
police.
clown car. Fuck the police, eat the rich. No, eat the fucking police. Look, all I'm saying is there ain't no song called Fuck the Post Office. Here we got the basketball court.
What is that?
I believe I'm having a stroke. Here we encounter the actual brain tumor experience. An enemy whose primary attack is making the game impossible to play. I normally
Oh,
don't get
it
motion
does
sickness.
that? It's not your editing? Oh my god.
I think we should start playing a game for certain Max0r videos. Is it Max0r's editing or is it just the game? I still do not know if Ultra Kill looks that colorful or if that was Max0r's editing.
Yeah, like at that point, the only thing you can do is just play the game itself to figure out. Like, I mean, there are some games where you know that it's like an edit, like obviously like Elden Ring. Yeah, it's not gonna do any of that weird stuff that he was doing. But this game,
Yeah, I'm not stupid, don't worry. I think I'm not stupid at least.
Yeah, sure, Kiwi.
Like, Jesus Christ. Let's hope the next level has really cool enemies that are equally as fun to play against.
The
So
amount
after deflating the police
of
chief,
frames,
we are sent to the shopping mall so we can
bitrate
befriend
suffering
the president
severely.
of the United States. Along the way, visiting the many benefits of modern consumerism, such as the Punishment Store, which sells the amazing cubes that cover the entire screen. The game
Lovely.
E, which sells a realistic
E.
depiction of a panic attack.
Man, I would kill for a copy of Garbino's Quest. It is the world's only video game. Oh well, guess I'll have to go to the gun store instead.
Why?
Don't come to the mall tomorrow.
The Pizza Cathedral / wallpaper store. The other
that's not
punishment store,
funny.
which sells the Funko Pops. The
Then
plant
why are
shop
you
do
laughing?
be having plants escaping into the mall and killing everyone. It is
laugh
a
at
matter of time.
everything.
Gun and gear,
It
which
sells.
seems to be a...
I laugh at everything it sells. Oh my god, Kiwi literally just admitted she laughs for views. Oh my god.
I laugh for views.
The
for
conspiracy
clicks.
theorists. They're cheering. They knew it all along.
Yeah, they expected it. I'm gonna be cancelled on Twitter tomorrow.
Yikes. Oh my god, we're so dumb.
Coming to the mall.
We need to get out of here. And of course,
Oh,
Donut
no.
World, which is filled with the police officers. Needless to say, this level is really big, with a variety of routes that don't really result in your death as much as guarantee it. My favorite example
Mouse?
being the
Ice?
hey there. Oh god, we need to get in the elevator.
dear.
The noise is just so terrifying.
Yeah, that.
I guess I'm safe.
Oh
You
no.
saw it.
I don't think he's going away. Oh my god, he's still making that sound. Dropped by games only to find out they're all out of... He found my address. Is everything okay, buddy?
Wait,
so
Big
after
Booba.
sneaking around
That's
my
all I
enemies
saw.
really carefully, I think he's a little stuck. We dispose of the presidential evangelions and secure a meeting with the big Biden on campus. This is where he tells us his amazing plans to impose a 1% income tax and stop turning the water into fry oil, which I have to say is really landlord-phobic of him. When he says something so wealth-phobic, you gotta hit him with that CEO stare. Also, fun fact, if you head outside the map, they just put Elon's face as a texture. I just want...
Really?
Exiting the level, we notice that the friendship of the president has caused the stock market to exponentially
Game or
increase with
Max0r?
no
Who knows?
causing my fish index fund to increase in value.
Game or Max0r? What is okay? If this is actually, he would go through like all of this just to make this UI, right? So this is game. Why? What purpose does this have? I guess to get money? To manipulate the stock prices in a way?
To become Elon Musk.
That was the goal the entire time.
Definitely. I would invest in GameStop, but it has become a sine wave. Very volatile prices. So to maximize our earnings, I decided to get up from my computer and eat dinner. And when I came back, I had accrued the funds to buy everything in the entire game. I feel like this counts as some sort of tax fraud.
Yeah, probably.
So after buying all the game's upgrades before the government can tax me, we head back to our unassuming abode to unwind and watch my favorite YouTube channel.
Pick up the fucking phone.
Hello?
95 counts of market manipulation, $5 million in untaxed earnings, 2 billion counts of rape, and you somehow managed to buy an onion future.
Oh shit.
There are federal agents outside your house, so if you want out of this shit, you're gonna have to earn it.
What is
Okay, but,
Onion Future?
Can I shoot my landlord?
It probably has something to do with onions.
I mean, yes, I did get that part. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are so gamer, Zero. I can't even.
What? This has nothing to do with my rent. I'm just taking the opportunity. CEO grind set.
Just evicted another 6 rentoids. 18 if you count the children. Can't believe so many single mothers could fit in the same room. Also, I'm gonna be adding a 300% visitation fee to your rent.
Unfortunately for this man, I am a dedicated Maoist. My actual landlord is going to swap me after he sees this. This apartment is certainly very complex, both spatially and geopolitically, on account of the ominous tower towers in the distance, with most hallways either leading to a maze of wonder and mystery, or just taking you straight out of the top floor.
Two
so
familiar
this is
towers.
certainly a room. Every apartment has one. Life has many doors, fed boy. We did it, guys. We found the doorway. Cool. It's two normal towers. But worst of all,
Don't
this
worry
level
about
makes
it.
us interact with our neighbors, which wouldn't be bad if the level didn't sound like this. How about we just go talk to this guy? What the fuck? This guy's got fascinating things to tell us about. I don't think I'm allowed to repeat this one. Oh, well, you got me. I am a dedicated Maoist after all. Don't worry, fellas. He's just writing a tweet. Very black, suppository, and debased of him. Oh, he was keeping a slave. Yeah, that makes more sense, actually. So we get away with a minor misdemeanor and several dozen deaths, then move on to get some fun and relaxation on the high seas.
Hey, sorry, buddy. That was a funny prank I just pulled. 49 people are dead. Turns out tax fraud is illegal for 10
prank,
years,
bro.
No hard feelings.
Wow, I guess rich people can get away with anything.
We prefer the term people of wealth. Now, if you're ready, let's go kill some rich fucks.
Welcome to
Just
the world's most
murdering
beautiful and
people.
secluded
That
getaway,
is not
where there
okay.
are no authorities to hear your screams.
Says you.
And screaming there will certainly be, as
would
half the
never
population of the
kill
ship is
anybody.
actively
Just
begging
don't
for
give me a
death.
shovel.
Genius writing. I think their microphone is broken. And while we're on the subject of begging for death, it's time to talk about what I spend all of my insider trading on, and why it was a really bad idea. You see, Cruelty Squad allows us to purchase a number of upgrades, but most of these upgrades are objectively bad. We've got implants that slightly change the game's contrast, transform me into a fucking golem. Spend $1 million to ruin the game. Use a radio to play any song from this game's amazing soundtrack. What? Is this what the kids call slurpcore? We have lost the Oxford dishes. Ruin the game with increased contrast. Bring the dark world into every world. And completely break the game by swinging outside the map and killing the target through
I
the
think
floor.
I would be
This
extremely
amazing feat
motion
of game
sick
design
after
is
I would
only
be done
possible
with this game.
I think I would just be sick.
I get motion sick with Mario Kart. Imagine me playing this game.
You get motion sick with Mario Kart?
Yes. That's why I've been avoiding Slime Rancher like it's a plague.
Poor
Because I knew I
Kiwi.
would get motion sick with it.
Kiwi just can't navigate 3D spaces.
An augmentation known as
called
the Grapendix, which, true to its
directional
biology,
deficiency.
randomly kills you. The Grapendix allows you to attach yourself to walls, attach yourself to ceilings, trampolines, people on the street, and of course, the bullets that you fire, transforming the game from a quad-up stealth shooter with a
bullets
little
that
bit of
you
swag
fire?
into the Mach 5 nightmare that I have always wanted to play. And that isn't even mentioning the Biothruster, which, by emitting a disgusting amount of goo at a disturbingly high speed, completely bodies any sense of pacing or level design. And it's the best shit ever made. Just be careful on the way down. What? Okay, so
What is
apparently
that?
every single level just has a room like this. It's just like a
Yeah,
real
why
cruise
not?
ship. So after collapsing the nearby pool by flying into it, this fucking guy just doesn't give a shit. We gamble away our life savings for a little too long and have to pick up all the coins individually. 90% of players quit before they make it big. Better keep gambling just to be sure. For the next stop on our enjoyable vacation, we decide to take a trip to the nearby alternate dimension, where we can relax and admire the many disturbing entities, like the Bubble Buddies or the anomalous hot tub zombie. I guess I'm not going to open that door.
Yeah,
you guys having fun?
Just
over
leave
there?
them be.
We can also check out the secret underground maze of unusual layout and sinister implications.
Behold, mortal, for I am the object of thy quest, the beacon of hope that you have sought for.
Is he okay?
And that is why the Jews did it.
Did what again?
Planned my niece's birthday party.
Oh, okay.
It was outside some asshole's apartment building.
Bog Business is a really nice level. I like the part where the
What
video
is going
stays
on about?
monetized.
Okay.
I think I might
know
have figured out where the swamp step is from. It's time to clean the urinals at double the speed. This level is just a really fun time, which is why everyone at the farm is so happy to be alive. Miyazaki really outdid himself with this one. Heading through the swamp and into the shrimp dimension, we find ourselves on the precipice of a dark and mysterious valley, veiled in a tapestry of terrifying secrets and even more terrifying answers.
More
Something
pulsating
is
flesh.
out there, and someone is watching, observing our every move, examining me as I cover the entire valley in feces. Heading deeper into the mines, we are overcome with
I wonder what that person is thinking if they're watching Max0r going around doing all of this. I feel like they would be extremely disturbed.
I don't think anybody in this game would be disturbed by just a little bit of feces. He eats human bodies.
You know, I guess the culture is just different. Maybe it's acceptable to do that.
Throw feces in people's homes?
It's just a cultural thing, Kiwi. Don't judge people's cultures.
Amiss. And the workers are... what the fuck? These are the faces of evil. And in the darkest reaches of these twisted caverns, we uncover a dreadful secret, never meant to see the light of day. Meat in this world is not grown. It is harvested. The earth itself lives and breathes, but most importantly, it feels pain. And it likes it.
Hey man, nice to meet you. Listen, I know it looks bad, but in my defense, it was really funny. I promise to you that my cramming days are over. From this moment onward, I will be sticking strictly to adult porn.
Strictly to what?
What? You mean the meat line?
Oh my god.
This is so bad.
Laughs in Jimmy Neutron?
That was such a bad joke.
I hate what that implies so much.
Don't worry about it. After all, there's nothing you can do to reverse the process.
So we reverse the process using Remington therapy, then navigate the vascular system all the way back to the beginning of the level, leading us to our fifth vacation of the video in a respectable financial establishment, which I can be trusted to explore responsibly for the next 8 hours.
Certainly.
Okay, so it was a little more than 8 hours, but I'm gonna break even soon. Just played the slots for 10 hours straight and 1 hour gay. My favorite is the slot machine that just generates garbage. This casino also features the room with one of every enemy in the game that you will be going into. And I forget what else there is. But that is okay, since this is basically the longest level in the game anyways. I killed everyone in the fucking casino, so we gamble away my child support. And because of our amazing returns in the waste industry, we are given invites to attend the annual Illuminati convention, where we get to wine and dine with all the world's billionaires and politicians before sacrificing the child. Welcome to the Idiot Party, a labyrinthine maze containing the best and brightest of the Orphan Blood fan club. God, I hope I get to see Mr. Beast before Moloch demands my firstborn. Featuring such amazing attractions as the room designed for humans and the giant blender that fires you into space. But that is nothing compared to the main attraction of our wealthy guests, who are here to provide us with captivating insights into exactly how many children it takes to mine our cobalt. Can't wait to see what amazing life advice these
words of wisdom.
Guys,
get up at 5 a.m. Be the owner of 95 properties.
Okay, thank you. That's
right.
Sigma
Christ.
Sigma Grindset, let's go.
Make the normies think you aren't immortal.
10 rules for life.
Oh god, they got him
Tell
too.
a guy to kill people.
Okay, I understand. I get it.
Pointers and jointers.
This is awesome. Immortality is the best. I just have so much fun. That's really good advice. I'm gonna take that to heart. I'm gonna use that advice. So after taking our medication and restoring the light of God, we decide to ride the elevator.
Are you on the Sigma male Grindset 2?
As long as it takes.
Always
all
have
the way
been.
up to the neuron
Why we upload so consistently. I'm on that Sigma male
Grindset. To give me a piercing migraine, which, if you've seen this video, is really fucking impressive.
I'm actually
From the
a man.
seizure-inducing dance floor to the inverted nightmare maze with a
The conspiracy theorists. They start cheering. They knew all along. Kiwi was using a voice changer.
I'm actually using a voice changer. I am actually an alien male pretending to be a woman.
Oh my god. It'll be interesting to see how many of these things that you say people will actually believe.
And you never know.
Maybe one of these things
to
is
find
true.
out what's true and what's not.
demon inside of it. This nightclub is designed from the ground up to hurt anyone with functioning eyeballs, and with enough time, reduce the number of functioning eyeballs.
Your editing doesn't help,
This presents
Max0r.
a little bit of a challenge when you're trying to see the enemies. So to reach our targets, we're going to have to be very precise and subtle.
He's trying his best to give everybody a seizure. That's what he's doing right now.
Today I will be opening a normal door and Okay,
see
never
these guys
mind.
again.
Really like the way the NPCs just slowly gather around you in a circle. Really makes me feel so welcome and protected.
When the beat drops, I'm going to fucking kill myself.
Oh,
Theory time.
that's actual in-game dialogue.
Writhing mass of
I
flesh.
just want to know where the bathroom is. You don't have to do this to me.
I boiled a baby alive into 1,000 knots.
So we liquidate every member of this godless cave, including the man behind it all.
Actual dialogue.
Michael Jackson.
Who knows?
I don't know why he was like that. And after
She's
investigating
using
his
the
PC,
TikTok voices. I'm not surprised. I can see that
Okay.
happening on TikTok.
Okay, good.
move on to the funny office level so I can organize a meeting between HR and the bullets in my gun. Welcome to Control Incorporated, the world's only Fortune 500 company where the employees do not have pathfinding and will walk out the 9th floor. And today we're...
Oh no, dude. What a wonderful life it is to be an employee of this company.
I mean, that girl did say it, that she would off herself once the beat drops. I'm not surprised they're jumping off the building.
We're going to be taking workplace harassment to the next level, starting by clearing out the witnesses. This mission consists of many targets spread throughout the world's most ridiculous waste of real estate. Really got to commend the devs for their sick Roblox hobby. My favorite part of the office is when they forgot to code Michael Scott's pathfinding and he fucking dies. So after navigating a hostile workplace environment and giving our employees a big severance package, we decide that now is the time to go on strike, especially since I am 100% of the remaining workforce. My demands are simple. Let me kill Jeff Bezos. Taking the elevator in the center of the building. One day, we advance past the penthouse guards and accidentally back down.
Oh, okay. And then
I'm gonna break into
back
the
up.
fucking window.
Do you have any idea what you've just done? Do you even know who I am? I am the one entrusted by the Trigons to keep this world together. And you've been making my job very difficult.
Sorry?
Sorry isn't going to cut it. I want this bitch's penis fucking exploded. This dimension is rotten to its core. Shoot me.
What?
Even if you kill me, you will change nothing. You cannot end immortality!
Oh dear. Plot thickens.
She was pretty intense.
Where am I exactly?
This is just like Gorbino's quest.
Okay.
This is the Gorbino's quest.
Hey, do you know what
This is just like Gorbino's
Oh,
quest.
no.
This
No,
is the
I
Gorbino's
can't
quest
be
of
here.
life.
This is just like
Oh my god, they got him again. Can anyone tell me what's going on
This
here?
is just like Gorbino's quest.
Oh, this is the Gorbino's quest of life.
This is just like Reno's quest.
No, Kiwi. She's been indoctrinated.
We
She's
did
too
it,
far
guys.
gone.
We finally found the world's only video game, and all we had to do was the reality merge. Welcome to the Archon Grid, a horrifying plane of eternal torment sitting at the end of reality itself. Really love the opportunity to meet people. And to get to the bottom of this twisted game, we're going to have to navigate a funny series of challenges.
I
from
would
the hip-hop
definitely
video
be
game
throwing
to
up
the
if I ever
Gorbino's
play
Yeah,
this game.
100%.
which, by the way, increases the speed of the orange demon based on your FPS. And mine was 200, meaning this level was 3 times harder than intended. Gambino's Best is a game made up of many mysteries, which the player has to solve while being pursued by Freddy Fazbear. I like the part of the movie where they help a nice old man fit into his new suit. The only issue being that most puzzles are meant to trap you forever. That box ain't lying. Gorbino's Quest do be having 500 hours of mind-pumping action. So we make our way through the hordes of PS1 goblins, eventually. Then, about 2 minutes later, find ourselves fighting God. It's just like my favorite Japanese video games. And after matching the two across with no future consequences, we journey to the center of the Archon Grid to finally reset this rotten reality, once and for all.
You're going to reset?
Excuse me? No. What the fuck
is
this
going
shit?
on?
Hey guys, Max0r here, and welcome to hell.
Is this the
This
game?
one really started to vibe with it, honestly.
I don't know. I think.
Yes, that is a common problem.
I think it is the game.
No. I specifically wanted to leave this place. So, after killing the concept of death and eternally trapping our souls on this hellish plane, we acquire enough funds to purchase a normal house in a very welcoming neighborhood where we can relax and do all of the activities that normal humans do, like watch my favorite channel, open the fridge correctly, speak to the devil, and admire my 50 copies of Gorbito's Quest, heading as far away from that place as possible, and immediately fighting 3 gods. Because that went so well last time, we noticed that all the water in the game has been tainted a blood red. This is a reference to Neon Genesis Evangelion. Also, the game just lets me
I thought it was a
change the
reference
blood color
to the
something
Bible.
very suggestive.
No, who's
we go
religious
into town
here?
and strike up a normal conversation.
I follow the teachings of fuckbro99.
Okay, actual in-game dialogue, of course. But I'm pretty sure, Kiwi, that whatever happened in Ava is probably referencing the Bible. I don't know. Maybe you should think about that.
That's a conspiracy theory. Personally.
Don't know what
I've never watched Ava.
This level is really fun. I like the part with the 9 transparent flesh demons and the whatever that is.
Hey there, buddy. It's great to see you. Not every day you could meet someone so ripe for purification.
What does that mean?
Now we can work on making you beautiful. Like me.
Well, I guess this is it. I have everything that I could ever want. Money, power, literal immortality. So much has changed, and yet I'm still just a pawn. Maybe I'll always be a pawn. No, I can't give up here. I've still got one target left. One person who was always there. Someone plotting from the shadows and yet so far away. And as long as I can find them, I've still got a way to change things. I still have hope.
Hope.
Well, guess we'll never know.
Just end it there.
So
end
after
of video.
finding the dark orb to unlock the super secret hardest difficulty. It's a metaphor for nihilism or some shit. Dottie the Screaming Cube is the final part of the game. We arrive back at the place where this mess first began. And to finally take out the source of this world's corruption, we're going to have to be a little bit creative. Because this world's corruption has an HP of several million. And also he makes you short. So to defeat our final foe, we head deep into the Cruelty Squad catacombs, past the assortment of random enemies, and into the chambers of the funny
we became a short
which
king.
upon death fires off
We went from 6 foot to 5'11".
1,000 flechettes into the room. All to access a very special weapon, which scales its damage based on how much money you have in the stock market. And I just so happen to have a...
Okay, so that confirms it then. The stock market thing is actually in the game. And your weapon is based off of how much money you have in there? Oh.
Imagine like skipping that over and going into this level.
You know, sometimes I see like clips that restore my faith in humanity, and other times I question the reason of my existence.
Little bit of an index fund.
You are nothing without me. I created Cruelty Squad. I created.
You're the devil.
I just noticed how he looks like. He looks like an ugly bastard. I just noticed him.
Kiwi's blind as a bat.
Oh shit, that was one shot. This looks like an interesting level exit. No, please don't make me do this again. God.
Oh my god.
This is not good for the YouTube bit rate.
Yeah, you're
really didn't want to hire an animator for this one, I guess. Thank you. Shit is making my head hurt.
I feel like motion.
Why is it giving me actual good fucking...
Wake up early, CEO mindset.
This is just a special fucking game, honestly.
Trauma loop.
The final level of Cruelty Squad is a loop of endless trauma. A horrifying labyrinth of nonsensical rooms so named because of how many times I had to restart it. Trapped in this new and terrifying realm, we are stripped of our assets, our upgrades, and our sense of actual level design, forcing us to use all the mechanics that I forgot about 20 hours ago. This stage is a place of chaos, a place of torment, where, much like the rest of the game, we are forced to adapt to the absolutely nonsensical. All so we can reach the cradle of life, and finally put an end to this twisted... whatever this shit is. I am not paid enough to analyze
onion
this.
layers.
So despite being a little rough around the edges and possibly untested before release, Trauma Loop is the perfect encapsulation of what makes Cruelty Squad an amazing game, with multiple equally insane routes, mind-bending challenges, and a headache-inducing visual aesthetic that I can assure you is necessary for the game to function. I have never experienced a game that was so equally fun as it was terrifying, and I definitely recommend that you play it. So if you want to pick up Cruelty Squad and finally experience what you get then don't worry. I have already spoiled it for you. Seriously though, in a world of crazy graphics and even crazier development cycles, it's good to know that people are still making games with just a little bit of personality. I'm Max0r, and this has been your guide to a late-stage retinal damage. And as always, set goals, invest, wake up early, CEO mindset. Subscribe to the fucking channel.
Oh my god. So that was the point of this entire game. Actually, I don't know what the point of this entire game was.
Invest, wake up early, CEO, mindset.
You're right.
Mm. I tried my best not to laugh. I held it in.
Oh, that's not video, man. What is this game? Why did Max0r and this game come into existence at the same time? Oh.